Hey everybody, let's take a look at what happens when Mueller's report comes out in February. Will the Dems make it public? Will we get to see what does it mean for Trump? Is he still even there? Focusing on too many things. Mueller's report. How would that be received? Well, there's going to be a lot of information about overseas dealings. Well, it's going to be received as a loss for our country is what I'm feeling from this. It's about a loss. And regarding Trump and his foolish behavior, again, it's going to be painful. Stabbing into the heart of our country. Yeah, there's going to be some hope with this, though, but also it's going to show the networks that were involved. It's going to show the networks, but it'll bring hope to us. This presidency draining the swamp, but not in the way we expected, right? Is going to bring about a lot of change, and it's going to bring a lot of hope for our country where we can see what happened and then put safeguards in place to prevent it from happening again. And that's the message I'm getting on this, that there's going to be a lot in the crown of the reading, a lot of information about the money and following the money. It's going to be focused mostly on the money. Near future, everyone's going to study it. They're going to study it. They're going to see all the seeds that were planted and what bore fruit and what didn't. And people are going to be studying this report very diligently. Some are going to be out in the cold. It's going to show who worked together. Some are going to be embattled. Court cases, fighting over it. Yeah, but the sword of truth. The sword of truth. Those that tried to get away with it. This also reminds me, because it's about divide and conquer. The sky is one, but there are others that are walking away. And to me, it's a reminder of those that will feel betrayed, by what Trump has done, those that supported him and voted for him, and the division it's caused in the country, and finding that way to heal our country through bringing back together. To me, it's about living with tolerance, with respect, for others, no matter how they voted, respect and tolerance, and living by example, showing by example that, yes, you can come back into the fold. You can come back into the collective of the U.S. and work together, and not holding it over those, because there's going to be a lot of people that are very hurt by his actions. And this is going to go to the core of the Republican Party. This is going to go to the core of the Republican Party. There's a lot of information, a lot of messages, emails, and wire transfers, and anything, paper trail. There's going to be a paper trail. Yeah, and the government is all over it, but we have to safeguard our government in the future so that this doesn't happen again. There'll have to be changes to the government to prevent this from happening again. Now I want to look, I've just been thinking about Trump and how unhinged he is right now, has been his whole presidency, but in particular right now. And, obviously showing the signs of mental instability, and he just fell out of the duck. He just fell out of the duck. I want to see if, because of Trump, will more be done for mental health care in this country? When you have someone mentally incapable of holding the highest office in the land, will it finally shine light on, is it time to do something for mental health care in this country? Will we start to see changes over the next 5 years with mental health care? Ooh, the miser card. They're going to be tight with the money to fund it. Hanging on to old ways. Yes. Yeah, so again, a stab in the heart for our country that has been hurt by this and all the rash and brash action. The money for mental health care looks like it's stable but not moving forward, like it's not going to be enough. Be somewhat put forward, but it's, this knight is not moving. He's very steadfast. The small amount of money they've given to mental health care in the past, and trying to get away with it, hoping it just goes away and not recognizing the true nature of the problem. And winning at all costs, divide and conquer. There's family money that may come forward, family inheritance money that may come forward more for mental health care, but the legacy of it, of what is done for mental health care, leaves those who need it out in the cold. So I'd say in the next 5 years, no, we're not going to see major improvements in mental health care in this country. Sad. In addition to some stricter gun laws, and I've talked about this before in other videos, stricter gun laws, mental health care, and could go a long way at stopping mass shootings, I think. So let's see, how is Trump going to react to Mueller's report? Gosh, every time I try to read on Trump now, I feel like the cards are just falling out of my hands. Tells me he's falling apart. Yeah, the slings and arrows are pointing at him and moving very swiftly, very swiftly. So how Trump is going to view the Mueller report is everybody's going to be focused on the money and the sword of truth coming out. And here's Mueller in the foundation. And here's Mueller in the past. This is Mueller when he went within to gain all the wisdom to write the report, and bringing it out as the King of Swords. All the brash action, the spies, the deceit, all going to be called out in it. And it's going to be a big burden to Trump. It's going to bring a hefty load of indictments and subpoenas and everything else. And he'll be separated from his powers. I just did a reading earlier today on Trump, and it looks like he may go quicker than what my original 3 to 6 month reading was telling. Again, because of all the rush of information, rush of arrows flinging towards him from all sides, it looks like he might be gone as early as February. And he's not going to like it. He likes his power. The judgment's upon him. So, I want to look, let's see, I'm at 11 minutes. I want to do one quick reading on what's the deal Trump made with Turkey. Because in pulling out of in pulling out of Syria, he's going to allow the Turks to go in and go after the Kurds who have been our allies. The Turks don't like them. And to me, it's appeasing the Turkish government over Khashoggi's death, number one. Number two, over the cleric that they haven't delivered back to them that they want, that's here in Pennsylvania. So I see us pulling out of Syria as twofold, to help Putin, who's been very vocal about, it's a good thing. But I feel like it also is helping the Turks. Yeah, balancing of power, balancing of energy. So this is about a new proposal. It involved money. It's money based, as everything is with Trump. A new proposal, and waiting on the harvest. New beginnings. Now Turkey would be free to go into Syria and take out the Kurds. New beginnings, new plan. Yeah, money. Emissaries with money. Involving the world even, and overseas. There's defeat with this, though. There's defeat with this that is actually good news. I feel like the defeat is going to be in that, Trump will be the hung man. Everyone will have a new perspective on him and what's going on. It'll be a loss for him. And then, Trump moving on, it's gonna force him to move on. So not necessarily the best thing for our military or for Syria, but looks like it may actually aid in getting Trump moved on and out sooner. So I'm going to stop there. I'm at 15 minutes. You know, I like to keep them kind of short and sweet. May do another reading here in a little bit. I'm just mulling over in my head different things I want to look at. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, please click the like button and subscribe to see future ones. Thanks. Bye.